one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the bell to start the round. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
You don't want to trade shots. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
This kid out. You do that, you're gonna tire yourself. So you get your second win back out there. Just go up. You're almost ready. You're done. You're so close. Take them bombing out and tiring yourself out even more. Just have a smart round. Not tired. Don't be trying to bomb this kid out. You do that after that. Don't worry about it. Stay focused.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
So close. You're not tired. I think you're tired. You're not tired. You're doing so much work.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
willing to go where the other fighter won't. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What? Sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, get yourself, recompose yourself, and boom. But you make those mistakes. It's not those mistakes.
Beautiful counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's up. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Take the minute, get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You're getting second win back out there. Just go out this kid out. You do that, you're gonna tire yourself out now. I just want you to bomb him out and tire yourself out even more. Just have a smart round. You're so close. Take the minute, get your breath back. Listen, you left it out. Don't worry about it. Stay focused.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Beautiful counter punch. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You do that, you're gonna tire yourself out. You're gonna bomb him out and tire yourself out even more. Just have a smart round in this way. You're done. You're so close. Take the minute, get your back to that. Don't worry about it. Stay focused. And
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
this kid on. You do that, you're not tired. I think you're tired, but you're not tired. You're doing so much work.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Straight right just misses. Can't score with that jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Threw the uppercut, but did not score.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A perfect counter shot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That counter shot lands. The only fear you have, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Take the minute, get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You're tired too. You get your second wing back out there. Just go arm this kid out. You do that, you're going to tire yourself out more. I just want you to get to bomb him out and tire yourself out even more. Just have a smart round. You're so close. Take the minute, get your breath back. Listen, you're after that. Don't worry about it. Stay focused.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
With that counter shot. Just missed that jab. Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Lucky that hook didn't score. The counter. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Settled back in, but needs to... Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their... Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Take the minute, get your breath back. Listen, you're inspired to get your second win back out there. Just go up. Don't be trying to bomb this kid out. You do that, you're going to tire yourself out. Bomb him out and tire yourself out even more. Just have a smart round. Almost ready. You're done. You're so close. Take the minute, get your breath back. Don't worry about it. Stay focused.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
The straight right just misses. That jab won't score. Straight right just misses. Sugar Ray's in trouble.
Come on, Ray. Stop the fight. Stop the fight.
Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the spin back on it. Like it never happened.
Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a high-octane battle. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
You're going to tie yourself up more. You're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. You're doing so much work.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Straight right, just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they help them to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Nearly down. Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Mix it up.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Neither one of these fighters wanted to even just your card. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That counter shot land. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
He's nearly down. Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Mix it up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Sugar Ray Leonard days! I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Missed with that right uppercut. Just missed. Then step back for just a moment. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here.
Referee
last round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserved to lose and nobody deserved to win. These guys